So this is my final view of the hotel that I'm staying at this week. And if you're curious at what hotel that I'm staying at, go watch my last video. It was a brief little, my first impression of this hotel. I thought it was beautiful when you first come in. There's some things that I do feel like it could improve on. But overall, I would say that this is a good hotel to stay at. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why I think you should stay at this hotel. I'm going to tell you the reasons why I think you shouldn't stay at this hotel. I'm just going to do a little soft beat. It's nothing serious. I don't have everything that I need. I don't have a primer, my setting spray. So this is just something very minimal that I'm going to do. Nothing crazy. And I'm just going to tell you that, you know, I think this hotel is so nice. It's literally on the strip of 42nd Street, Times Square. So if you wanted to go out, you could, and you could easily get back to your room and your hotel very quickly. It's tons of security guards in the front, especially at night. And so that's a good thing about it as well. So I would say that you could feel secure, being that, you know, they say that this city is known for mugging and all that crazy stuff. I guess if you know about it, you've experienced, and if you haven't, then you just haven't. But let's just say that. What else? I thought it was pretty weird that I put like a do not come in sign on the front of my door. And while I was away yesterday, I think someone kind of opened my room door and put it on the inside of the door. And I thought that was weird. So this morning, housekeeping kind of barged in. But I wasn't staying here super long, so I didn't really feel like I needed housekeeping. I would just ask for like what I needed in terms of like if I needed an extra towel, if I needed pillows or a blanket or a comforter, whatever. I thought that was good. The response time was really quickly, because believe me, I know some hotels' response time are not as quick. And I do use my beauty blender to apply my foundation. I just find that for me right now, I'm a beginner. It is so much easier than using a brush. And I literally just tried to clean my tools last night, and they aren't completely dry. And so this is what works best for me right now. And especially when I'm in a rush, I feel like it really gets the foundation to kind of marinate into my skin. And you can't even tell that I'm wearing foundation for that part. So what else about this hotel? I thought it was really, like, it's not quaint. My room is kind of small. But the thing about staying at luxury hotels, when they're quaint and a little bit on the smaller side, you kind of get to know the staff a little bit more. So you kind of feel like you're not away from home, even though you are. So that's something to keep in mind when you're considering staying here. Another thing that I would say, checkout is at 12 p.m. Okay, that's not really common. Usually checkout is at midnight. I'm sorry, usually checkout is at noon. Oh my gosh. Usually checkout is at 11 a.m. Right? Or you can get like an 11:30. Usually you would have to request a 12 p.m. checkout, 12:30 checkout. But here, checkout is already at 12. So that's a good thing about that as well. So I got this concealer. And it's so funny because a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, you know, use drugstore makeup because it's cheaper. This concealer is almost just as expensive as the one that you probably could have gotten, like, you know, maybe not the name, like the designer brand, but the off-brand that you could have gotten at your local beauty store or makeup store, you know, stores designated to sell makeup, it would have been the same price and probably had a longer lasting effect. But this was so convenient at the time that I purchased it that I was just like, you know, why not? So, you know, I like to conceal the areas of my face that are like considered like your highlight zone. Of course, my T-zone, of course, the part of my nose that stands out the most. I feel like most people see my nose first since it's so big. And it's not a bad thing that it's big. It's just, that's just what it is, right? So I like to kind of highlight that first. So it kind of gives it that, you know, structure a little bit. And I do use my beauty blender to highlight my face. And I kind of only really use my brushes at the moment to do like eye stuff, which I won't do too much of today because my brushes are still wet, unfortunately. And I don't want to use wet brushes to apply makeup. So I'm gonna show you, maybe I'll just list what I used for them right now in the description box, but this is just like what I consider a soft glam, right? So that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna keep going with this little thing. And I was like, you know, I'm staying at these hotels, and I feel like if most people got an idea of what it's like to stay at the hotel before you stay, maybe that would be a little helpful, right? I say this, if you wanted to throw like a little party in your hotel room, I would say that this hotel is ideal for that because there's so much security guards at the front. Like if you have any issues, like you can just call the front desk and let them know. And then it's like, it's seamless, right? You could just tell people how to get to the room and let them in yourself. But most hotels, it gets kind of like convoluted and confusing because you usually and typically should come down to get your guest when they arrive at the hotel, only because like they may not know where they're going, and there might be like security measures involved that prohibits like guests that aren't staying at the hotel from getting to certain floors, which makes sense to me at least. So sometimes I do like to put concealer on my eyelids just to kind of brighten it up a bit. I think that when I do this, it kind of lets the eye makeup look a little better. And so I thought like, okay, I'm not gonna do any eye stuff today, but maybe I'll do like a light nude on my eye. It will look like my skin color, but it's okay. Well, yeah. Something else that I would say about this hotel that, I don't know, I just feel like the beds are so low to the floor. Like they're beneath my knees, and I'm already like not the tallest person out there. So that's just my impression. I like that you get a TV right in front of your bed. Sometimes the rooms would have the TV off to the side. I like that there's a window. You have a choice to book a city view, or if you just get a regular view. I just got the regular view because last time I stayed at a hotel, and if you can guess which hotel I stayed at in Times Square, I'll give you a $50 gift card. But last time I stayed at a hotel and I got the city view, and it was really just a view of the highway. So it was just like, you know, there's really no point. I don't know if I should have complained about that. I know guests that would complain about that. And if you want to know why I stay at hotels every week, let's turn it into a little game. I'll think about what would be a good like prize, I guess, for it, or what would make sense. But if you can guess why I stay at hotels, please do so in the comment box. I think you guys should follow, like, subscribe for more content. I might stay at more hotels. I might do more reviews. If you have a hotel in mind that you wanted me to stay at and do a review on, please definitely comment in the comment box, and I will consider staying. I'm not going to edit my first, let's say, 50 videos because I would like everyone to see kind of what goes involved when you're making a video. I know people do videos for years, and it's just so much editing. It's literally hours and hours of editing, making sure that the video makes sense, looks seamless, doesn't have any errors, you're not mispronouncing any words, you can re-say things. So I'm just going to show you kind of what a rough edit looks like in these videos, and you can really see like what goes into making a video, speaking to an audience when there's no audience around. It gets kind of creepy. You're talking to yourself in a room and you're the only voice that you hear, and it's like you're engaging with a crowd that's not there yet. So I also have more than one concealer. I have one that's a little bit lighter than the other, and I like to use that as well to kind of give just a little extra effect on areas that I feel like it would be kind of cute to see a little bone structure. I don't have much, you know, and that's just what it is. Like, it's not a big deal, but I do like to create that effect a little bit, and you could kind of just wonder like, whoa, like, is that her natural face? No, it's just a cute little soft glam bead. And I do conceal it a bit much. I do blend it in a little bit, and honestly, I just love using a beauty blender. It's just so convenient. I'm going in with my mascara next. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I will not tell you the brand of this, mainly because I do not know, but if when I do find out, I will let you know. It is so so good. It kind of builds off of the last application that you have on, so you could put like your first row of application on, come back and put another one, and it like kind of builds off that one and extends your eyelashes. It's so good. And when it comes off, like when it's time for it to come off, it's like kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but like you can just peel it off literally. So it's not like super crazy. It's not super crazy, and it really does do the job. I really love this mascara so much. And it's so funny because sometimes I conceal around my lip. I feel like I have like a little shadow from a mustache that I've never grown in completely. And so sometimes I will conceal my lip and then blend that in. And I would kind of put my little lipstick and lip gloss around it. But today I'm just gonna do some lip liner. I'm going in with some lip liner. And I like to use a darker one when I'm using a lighter shade, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do like lighter first and then darker on the inner liner part. Let's see how that works. So I'm about to check out right now. I have about an hour to check out. I'm gonna pack all my things. I'm gonna get going. Like I said, next week I'm staying at another hotel, which I will gladly do a review on. And I'm almost excited because this hotel seems so quaint. The beds look nice, and I actually prefer beds that follow that hotel bed grade policy, where they're like thicker in width. I do prefer beds that are a bit higher off the floor. I don't know if that's the Napoleon complex in me, but that is what I prefer. So that's just that. I'm gonna go in again with another little lip liner, because I really like that darker to light effect on your lips that you can get when you use a lip liner and lipstick combo. And then I'm gonna go in and just add a little bit of a cute blush onto my cheeks. That's my favorite part of a soft glam. I'm gonna do this pink. I like to kind of do the pink in the middle, blend it in a little bit, and let's see how that looks. I'm the kind of person that really says, well, I think that you can really get any look you want with any lip color as long as you apply it appropriately. And I know it's not going to be agreed upon, but it's my life to live, right? And so that's what I'm doing today. I was watching the news all morning, most mornings. I did sleep in, which is something that I like to do often, especially when I have nothing really planned for the day. Let's see. I am a little upset of how it's looking. I think it's a little too pink. And so I'm just gonna try to put like a brown on it to kind of tone it up a bit. And feel free to come at me if you want in the comment box. But I am not taking this lip color off because I like the pink, unfortunately for us. So I guess I am just gonna conceal around my lips just a little bit to see if that tones it down a little bit. that's pretty much it. I thought I turned the down all the way, but I guess I didn't. So definitely tune in next week to see what else I do and to hear my next review on the next hotel I'm staying at. And if you can, like I said, if you can also guess the hotel I'm staying at next week, I will also do a $25 gift card to a store of my choice. I mean, it did tone it down just a bit, but maybe in a different direction. So I think I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of this paint that I love so much. I love it so much, and usually it comes out so cute. And I will post a short essence sample because I know you guys aren't gonna believe me. And then I'm gonna conceal with a lighter concealer on the bottom lip. And this is just so you can tell the difference between my actual lip and my face. I noticed that that's the issue with lighter lip gloss or lipsticks. This is a lipstick or a liquid lipstick, I would like to say. It's not that bad. So tune in next week. Like I said, I'm not editing my videos. I'm uploading as is. I'm not going to show you my complete outfit either because I'm just not. Tune in next week and we can talk about the hotel I'm staying at then, and I'll do another soft glam upon my checkout.